Hello, team. My name is Fabian Rosé. I'm your EHS manager for North America. This message here is for you to fill out your COVID-19 form that you need to fill out every day. I want to show you how to do it, where it's at, and what steps you need to take, because this is a requirement for you to do before you come to work, right after you wake up in the morning. So let's get started. First, you go to the Safety Tech app, which looks like it's on the top left of my screen here. It has a white shield with a red trim. Tap that, it opens up. And then you'll see there's different sections. There's a Sites section. There's a Forms section. There's a Documents. And then there's your feed down here. Okay? What we're going to be looking at is the Forms section. That's where your questionnaire is located. Notice how you can slide these forms side to side. So check out the COVID-19 self-assessment new form. That's the one. Okay, the next thing it does is it identifies where are you. So you find your site. Your site is your operations center. For example, if you work out of SoCal in Ontario, your operations center might be Spree, Ontario. So click that. Now you do your new draft, which would start a new questionnaire. Alright, so this questionnaire is here. You have to go through and read these things. So I'm going to read it for you right now. Pre-screening daily, self-certified check, self-health monitoring, virus spread prevention form. We keep the highest standard of safety of our employees, customers, and partners. SunPower adheres to the safety measures and guidance provided by the CDC, OSHA, federal, state, and county guidelines to ensure the safety of the work environment in the workplace, including the reconfiguration of the facilities to ensure the safe distance of all the employees in the workplace. SunPower is also providing you with the necessary protective equipment and disinfecting supplies that you can use while in the workplace. The following questionnaire is SunPower's measure to prevent the spread of COVID-19 in the workplace. And just as an aside on this is totally true. If you fill out this form and you do it correctly and you don't come to work when you're sick, then people will not get sick around you at work and we can avoid a full-on shutdown of the job sites. Alright, so keep going. Your disclosure of the information requested in this form is strictly voluntary. The SunPower Corporation headquarters at that address is collecting this information for the purpose of determining whether 1. Your travel or activities in the days preceding the submission of the form created a risk of exposure to COVID-19, and 2, whether you're experiencing any symptoms requiring you to be refused access to a SunPower site. SunPower has implemented appropriate technical and organizational safeguards to ensure the confidentiality of your data, including limited access to the data contained herein to only those individuals for whom it's necessary to perform work or services at SunPower. Please note that refusal to complete this questionnaire may result in SunPower's refusal of your access to the site. SunPower Corporation is an equal opportunity, employment opportunity, affirmative action employer and provides reasonable accommodation for qualified individuals with disabilities and disabled veterans. For more information or requested accommodation, please contact askhr@sunpower.com. Alright, so now we're in the meat of the app here. And it talks about the symptoms. And I'm going to go through the symptoms quickly. But do you have a fever? Do you have a cough? A shortness of breath, chills or repeated shaking with chills, muscle pain, headache, sore throat, new loss of sense of smell, vinegar new loss of taste, gastrointestinal issues like nausea, diarrhea, vomiting. Do you have any sudden purple or blue lesions on your feet or toes? Do you have any stroke-like symptoms like numbness or weakness of the face, arm, or leg, especially on the one side of the body, confusion or trouble speaking or understanding, trouble seeing in one or both eyes, trouble walking? All these things could be symptoms of COVID. Do you have any other malaise, aches or pains or ailments, or other unwell issues with underlying health conditions? If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, please visit https://www.cdc.gov coronavirus 2019 cove to make sure to see what you can do if you're sick. So if you have yes, if you said yes to any of the above symptoms, please stay home, stay safe, and an HR representative will be in touch with you. And on here's where you would tap no if you don't have any symptoms, yes if you did. All right, so no symptoms. In the last 14 days, did you care for, this is the next question, did you care for or have close contact with somebody who tested positive with COVID-19 or showed any of the above symptoms? That means were you living in your house and maybe your mom got COVID-19 or they got symptoms of COVID, or your brother or sister or even your little kids coming home from school, they got sick and they had a fever or a cold or stuffed nose. If any of that did happen, then you need to stay home. Okay, so that would be yes if that happened, if you had somebody in your home that had COVID-19 or any of the symptoms. So the next question: have you traveled internationally or to any of the or if you're not located or assigned to the New York Tri-City area, did you travel domestically to the Tri-State area? And we need to add on there to any high-risk area. If yes, then stay home, stay safe. An HR representative will be in touch with you. All right, so in this case, if you put no on all the questions and then you hit submit, and then you wait for this actual section to sync. If you notice here, it says ready to sync. If you close the app too fast, it won't sync. So just let it sit for a second so it goes through. Now you can see there's no more pending submissions. It has gone through. And that is it. That will really improve the likelihood that SunPower can keep the rest of the company safe. If you are staying home when you're sick, please do so. It's really important for you and your family and everybody else's family around you to protect yourself by quarantining. Okay, so thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you out there.